smoke weed in peace. I ain't met the motherfucker.
Hello?
Hi, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty. How you been, Chuck?
Okay, I guess.
Do you kind of miss me, Chuck?
Well,
That's okay, Chuck. I know you probably can't talk because someone's listening. We'll keep these intimate things to ourselves, okay, Chuck?
Well,
Listen, I really have a treat for you. My dad's been called out of town. He said I could go over to your house and share Thanksgiving with you, Chuck.
Well,
I don't mind inviting myself over because I know you kind of like me, Chuck.
Well,
Okay, that's a date. See you soon, you sly devil.
Oh, brother.
Great, Mom. Oh, good. Thanks, Mama.
Yeah, Mama.
Nice little surge, but not much running inside.
Come on.
The Rebels got third and long here.
Birdsong and Mawhinney on the tackle. Ole Miss 5 of 10 on third downs from the 26. Third down and 6 for the Rebs
Come
here.
on, defense.
The rain is slow. Let's see if they try a pass or not. Now Turner goes in motion out of the backfield. State showing blitz. Here they come. Manning to throw. Runs to his right. Throws it at the feet of the...
Hey!
Whoa.
What? No!
But it's Thanksgiving.
My people will be forced to live in mobile homes on reservations. Your people will wear cardigans and drink highballs. We will sell our bracelets by the roadsides. You will play golf and enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have stick shifts. The gods of my tribe have spoken. They have said, do not trust the pilgrims, especially Sarah Miller.
Gary, she's changing the words.
And for all these reasons, I've decided to scalp you and burn your village to the ground.
I beg your pardon.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. I'm your host, Phatty316, coming back at you. And of course, I'm with my co-host. You know, it's not a three-man this week, it's the second guy, but the main co-host. And let's play his intro because y'all know him, y'all love him. Mr. MaximusG420.
You got it. That's what's up. What's good, baby? What's good? How you doing, bro? How you doing?
Man, what a rough week. What a rough fucking week, dog.
Yeah, I know. You told me about that earlier. That shit was not cool.
Everything went downhill after our show. What was it, Saturday?
Mhm.
It all started because last Saturday I didn't reveal to the world that I was in a COVID house pretty much. My shot of Brandy had COVID, and she's always around me, and I don't give a shit about COVID personally.
It's
And
the new flu.
I wound up getting it. Had to take off Tuesday, then being back. Then now, like, I'm going on vacation this week. Or after I bust my ass all this week, I'll be going on vacation.
I know it's weird with our vacations. We still got to get our shit done because we don't have enough people to cover our shift.
Well, like I told you, I'm like kind of double timing it a little bit because I'm trying to make it easier on whoever's going to be doing my shift on my part, and pretty much then ain't gonna have shit to do the way I got it planned. So yeah, this will be the easiest. Whoever takes my spot for half a day.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna probably be.
Because it's not
Yeah.
like no one's coming out here. I'll do these out here on my
Yeah.
vacation on Saturday. I'll go run and knock them out real quick. So it's not like I'm still working on my vacation.
So we always kind of work on our vacation.
So, but I look forward not have to work the day after Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I can do this week to make it so I don't have to work on that day. And also, there's football that day now too, which is weird.
Well, there
Oh,
was college football.
There was always college, but that was the thing. It was always college football. That was their lane, and now they're taking it away and they're making it NFL football on that day now. Black Friday football, and I think it's on Amazon too, which is awesome because Amazon owns like Thursday night football, which haven't been that many great games. This last week was supposed to be a good game. That went to shit when Joey B got his fucking hand fucked up, and I was like, damn it. I was so mad about that. I stopped watching the game. I was like, this game's going to be a blowout now. And then it was. I was like,
yeah.
oh, well.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about it. The program games. Are they during the day or at night?
Which one? The pro games?
Yeah, on the Friday.
On Friday, I think it's a Friday night game or mid-afternoon game or something like that. But I don't think it's in the morning because in the morning I know it's going to be a bunch of college games.
Yeah, because LSU I know usually plays on that Friday. They play A&M usually.
Well, this weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, is always college rivalry week. Like against their main rivals, that's what they usually play. Like that's where you're gonna get Michigan, Ohio State. That's where you're gonna get, I think Florida State, is one of them. There's a couple of other ones. I think it's like Oregon State, Washington State. Like a bunch of those teams are playing against each other. Like maybe I think USC, UCLA. I'm not even sure, but I just think like those are the.
No, they've already played.
Was UCLA, USC? Did they?
Yeah. USC, okay. UCLA beat them.
Okay.
Yeah, they played already.
Yeah, but it's I know next week is the rivalry week, and it's always Friday and Saturday. There's a bunch of fucking great games. But yeah, the NFL decided to change it up and be like, hey, we're going to take over because Amazon doesn't get any Thursday night games because Thursday is going to be, ESPN and ABC, and then you're going to have Fox, and then NBC for the night game, or if they're doing it on NFL Network.
I don't think they get good. I don't see them getting the greater ratings on a Friday.
We'll see. It's the first year, and it's Amazon, and Amazon's doing it in conjunction with Black Friday because it's Amazon. Like, bro, Jeff Bezos, like those dudes are smart, man. Like,
I don't know. I don't even know if Amazon gets a lot of views. I mean, like,
because their Thursday night games are always shit. That's why this last week's game was supposed to be the greatest one.
And the streaming don't help either.
Yeah, well, it's easier to find it streaming on Amazon than it is to find, say, like Notre Dame on NBC. Like if you don't have Peacock, you won't see where NBC. You won't see them unless you have regular cable. And then even then, sometimes you might not even see them because they might be local in your network or in your area. You have to go to Peacock no matter what. That's always pretty cool. I like watching Notre Dame on Peacock though. They actually do pretty good with that.
See, my tradition, the one I missed for like Thanksgiving night is WWE's or I would say WWF Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, yeah.
That's what I miss on Thanksgiving night. Even if it was like, I'd probably watch it even with the today's wrestlers if it was on Thanksgiving night, just because it was on Thanksgiving night.
Well, that was the cool thing about that back then is that was an event. Like you knew that's when it was. Like they always had. Mm-hmm. What was it? The WWF had like 4 really major.
One every quarter. Yeah. That's how it started.
So it was what, like Survivor Series?
Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the 4. But now they got like one every other week, and then you got, AEW with their other thing every 2 weeks they got a fucking big special, and I'm like,
yeah, that's why people don't call pay-per-views pay-per-views. It's because you get it on the network now. It's just a really big show.
Yep. Well, just like UFC, like every other week, it seems like UFC is having a big pay-per-view, and it's like it's not even a pay-per-view anymore. This is what you guys just do every week. It's like you guys are in Saudi Arabia, you guys are in Atlantic City.
To me, don't even feel like big anymore. It's just WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's just like it's WrestleMania. It's just another event. The Rock's gonna show up. Some old timer's gonna pop in.
It's just a bigger. It's one of those big shows on a bigger scale. Well, that's all WrestleMania is now.
Wasn't it what they did last year? Wasn't it in SoFi? And that stadium is beautiful, like where the Rams play and the Chargers play.
I think so.
Yeah, SoFi, bro. That place is gorgeous. It's totally LA. Like you look at it, and you're like, yeah, this is LA. Yeah,
I
this is
haven't
100%.
watched the WrestleMania probably since the one I went to. That's probably the last time
What
I've
the
actually watched one.
what
I
the
mean,
one from like almost 6 years ago? Yeah, it was like
less
5 years.
yeah, about 5 years ago.
Yeah, 'cause that's when me and Christy hooked up right before that. It was like 2019 or 2018. Yeah, so like 5 years ago, like 5.5 years ago.
Yeah, I don't watch WrestleMania no more. I don't watch wrestling, and so it's not like I don't have the WrestleMania things no more. Like I mean, you came to one or two,
Yeah,
a
I used to
couple
be.
of them
Yeah,
actually.
we went to a few of them, quite a few of them. We would go there,
I
sit
don't
there, and
do
hang
that
out.
no more because I don't watch wrestling. It's not fun anymore. I don't know. I don't see how people even watch it now.
It's the same
No,
thing with anything else that you grow out of. There's always going to be that next generation that got hooked
I
to it.
don't think it's I grew out of it. It's they grew from me. Because how can I sit there and believe? Okay, the whole point of professional wrestling was to get you to believe. Well, if they don't even try to get you to believe anymore,
Not at all.
how can I even be invested?
They don't give a shit about nothing.
You're coming out acting like you two hate each other, but yet you're taking a picture on Twitter with them in the back. It's like,
We're fishing buddies.
well, they killed pretty much it's kayfabe. When
Yeah, they killed
kayfabe
kayfabe.
died,
Yeah,
and I still don't think if you could still have kayfabe now, but it's up to the wrestlers.
but they
It's
don't want to do that because they want to make sure their
they
brand
want to
gets
sell their brand
noticed.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about brand management, Miro.
And the
It's because they
problem,
realize that they can make only a certain amount of income inside of WWE, because of how Vince and the board of directors or whoever runs it now controls their money. But if they branch out from that, they can make unlimited amount of money.
but
So why
but
would
the
you why
pro,
would you
and
rather
but
do
now,
that?
but here's the problem though. They don't realize that if they're willing to put that much time and effort into their characters, that it will help them. But they don't realize that they want the quick and now instead of the bigger payoff in the end. And that's the problem. And they're
Oh,
willing to destroy the whole illusion of professional wrestling. And it's like any sport, dude. It's not about the actual sport anymore. It's about the players.
hmm
They're the front center. They take more front center attention than the actual sport now.
oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that. Like mostly, I see that more in NBA than I do a lot of
Oh,
times.
I
Like
see it in
in the,
every fucking
I
sport.
see it. I see it in every sport too, but I see it in the NBA the most, where they'll gravitate to a player. Like they're gonna follow Kevin Durant wherever he goes and get whatever Kevin Durant jersey, but not be like, no, this is my team. Like I was a Bulls fan and I loved Michael Jordan. I didn't root for any other team. And then when the
You didn't
Bulls
have a
started,
Wizards jersey, I wouldn't
no,
imagine.
never had a Wizards jersey. No,
Exactly.
fuck that. Why, Mike? No, MJ's greatest days was he was. What I'm saying? Like, I didn't care. I wasn't worried about. But nowadays, like, it's more of a
But to
thing to
be
be okay to follow the follow the guy. Why? Because I follow him on Instagram. I follow him on TikTok. I see all this posts and stuff, and he's so
okay, to
cool and
be
so
fair
likable.
though, to be fair on that, if you're an outside, how can I put this? If you're a fan outside of the city that particular player plays for, that's fair. I mean, I don't see why you have to be loyal to that certain team and player. I mean, like you and me are Chicago Bulls fans with Jordan. I mean, we're different. But I can see why someone just likes a certain player who don't live in a city. I mean,
No,
it'd be
no,
a little
I
more weirder if you lived in a city and you're like, well, I like the player more than I do my home team, you know?
yeah. Well, that happens sometimes too. Sometimes like there's like I knew that there was people in New York that liked MJ, but they lived in New York and they didn't like the Knicks. They liked the Bulls. And it was just like, what? Can you
Right?
imagine in 1994 walking down somewhere in Brooklyn with a Bulls jersey? Are you shit?
But I think you could get away if it was Jordans,
If
though.
it was Jordan, yeah. Say walking around with a BJ Armstrong jersey.
No, you probably get your ass whooped.
That's what I'm saying. But nowadays, now it's everybody.
But
You could root for
then
so many
again,
teams.
okay, you know what? I'm gonna come back on you on that. With the Bulls, I think people would have made exception to the Bulls back in the 90s, bro, because the Bulls will love just like on a
Not from
whole
people in New York, bro. New York people
not for the teams that they were playing like in the finals and shit like that. But the Bulls would, I mean, if you think about it, the
in the
people
conference finals, not the regular finals, because we didn't have no beef with LA. Nobody gave a shit about LA. We didn't give a
I
shit about
I don't
Portland.
remember ever people saying, "Oh, I don't want to see the Bulls win another championship." I remember wanting to see the Bulls because the Bulls were liked, even though they were like fucking the greatest teams ever. They were liked. They weren't, I guess, arrogant and didn't piss people off. You could like them. You know, I
Well, you
mean,
could. Well, they weren't the bad guys because the bad guys were the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks and sometimes the Miami Heat. Like those were the bad guys in the East. And then everybody, either you loved or hated Reggie Miller because of course he's Reggie Miller. Like he's antagonizing you. He's a fucking gnat. He's a little thorn in your side the whole game. And then he's shooting these shots with his crazy ass fucking jumper and he's making them with his big ear. You're like, want to punch him in the face. And now here I am rocking a Reggie Miller jersey when I play in my rec league basketball.
but you know what? I could look back and say I could respect the Pistons in the sense that they may have been the bad boys, but they were doing it for their team, not for their individual selves.
Oh no, yeah, it was a team thing.
That I could respect that now. I mean,
That's the same thing that the Knicks did too. Oakley was the only one that didn't really mess with Michael because Oakley was Michael's teammate, and he got traded for Bill Wemmington, and that's how Oak went to New York. But Patrick DeLuing, Charles Oakley, not Charles Oakley, who the hell else? Anthony Mason, one of these fucking other big dudes that were out there. They didn't. That's why they came up with the Jordan rules, bro. Because they were beating his ass all the time. Like he would get you think Shaq would get fouled bad? MJ used to get fouled just as bad, and he's 150 pounds lighter.
Oh,
he's getting smacked around.
And he'd still get the and one.
Well, because he's sitting there working out. Like I've seen interviews with former players. I think one of them was B.J. Armstrong said that when he went to the gym one year, like after they lost in like the conference finals or the conference semis to the Knicks because they got beat up, or to the Pistons or something like that, and they just got their ass kicked before they made the run. And he just started working out, and MJ just started going to the weights, just started lifting. Just said, "I'm gonna get strong. I'm gonna fuck." Like, you guys want to fuck around and be strong? I'll be stronger. Like, you guys are gonna be able to hurt me. So, but yeah, especially the Pistons, man. I hated the Pistons. God, I hate the Pistons.
I didn't have an issue with I thought those Lakers finals were fantastic, man.
Well, it was the end of the era. It was the end of the Showtime Lakers, and then it was the beginning of the Bulls era. That was that first one. It was against Magic after he came back from saying that he had AIDS or whatnot, and he's still around. Thought that was a death sentence. I guess it's only a death sentence for poor people.
Now he claiming. Well, I think he just had the top of the line medicine.
Well, of course he did. He had all the money in the world,
and it never. I think honestly, I think what saved him, it didn't turn into full blown AIDS. He got lucky there.
He had the doctors, bro. He had the doctors and able to get the medicine, the treatments, the advanced stuff, the stuff that you didn't know about that wasn't to the common knowledge of the public.
Well, me and Brandy were just talking about it's like how we'll say right back around that time, how if someone got AIDS, it was like, oh, someone gets AIDS, and it's like, hey, I caught AIDS. So
okay, cool. You got a pill now. You got to take every day for the rest of your life. Okay. You're good.
Yeah,
you be all right.
Then they got the pills where they fucking drops with like I don't want to say the pureness of it.
Like you don't got the purees, you got that watered down shit.
The chromosomes or whatever fuck it is, it drops it so low they can't even detect it in your system anymore.
With the extra baking soda. Like this is horrible. This is the worst Coke ever.
The pureness.
It's not pure at all. 70% pure.
How's pure? How pure is your HIV?
Oh shit, man. Oh man. So shit. Speaking of drugs, bro, I can't believe it, bro. The OG, the Snoop D-O-double-G is giving up the fucking Mary Jane, bro.
Did he say why?
He said that he after long discussion, the only thing he left out was a thing out that I follow him on Instagram. Just put a post saying that after the further discussion with my friends and my family, he's like I've decided to give up smoking. And I'm like, huh? Yeah. What?
Sorry. Let's see. Snoop Dogg says he's giving up smoke after releasing a bag of stash pocket with stash. He's seen a bag with stash pockets lighter.
Okay.
Am I reading that right?
Yeah, I don't know what headline. I've never seen that headline.
The rapper shared Thursday in a black and white social media post reads, after much consideration and conversation with my family, I decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shut
it.
the fuck up with that. Please respect my pride. Then don't post it, motherfucker.
That's the part that I was like, it's like, can you please respect our privacy? Well, you're posting it online.
Many
Like, if you
times.
want to do a press conference, that's different. Or maybe it's the same. I don't even know. But all I
Well,
know is it's weird. It's
unless
just
he, watch, he's gonna stop bringing out vapes.
no. They're getting rid of those, bro. The FDA is getting rid of those things. You see what happened to Juul, right?
No.
Yeah, you can't find Juul vapes anymore, which were considered the best brand or the best version of the vapes out in the market. The Juul ones were because they were the strongest ones.
Yeah,
But
you're starting to see a lot of them vape shops drop off.
well, they're not getting rid of. They're getting rid of all the vapes. The FDA is getting rid of all of it. They're redoing all the all the licensing and the and like the testing for it and saying that it's not even no, it's not. It's more deadly than anything else. Even though cigarettes are still out there, but whatever. Which is funny. So it's like, it is what it is, bro. Be good though.
Well, I guess he's starting a uh handbag line with Martha Stewart.
Okay.
Did Snoop Dogg collaborated with Martha Stewart on a bag with a lighter secret stash pockets.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Okay, yeah. God, our generation is just fucking. I don't know, Gary. We're lost. We lost the plot somewhere along the line.
Look,
Generation
bro.
X.
Look. Cheech and Chong are still rolling out there, so that's good. You should look them up. They just opened up their own. Finally, they opened up their own store, their own dispensary. I seen that because I follow them online. I follow them in High Times on Instagram, and I think it was just the other day that the Cheech and Chong they finally had their own dispensary, like their own themed dispensary with their with their with
And they're
their
gonna make a
grow.
killing
Oh yeah, just because of the name. Like
just
that's
because of who they are.
hmm
Well, Chong never got out of it. He went to jail over the shit.
Yep.
He went to jail for selling what was it, paraphernalia online or some shit. Fucking sad too. It's like, wow, that's what they put old Chong in prison for. I think it was bongs or some shit like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Water pipes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I remember that rule when you used to walk into those shops, you couldn't go and call it.
couldn't say nothing, Or you
Like,
went in the back room, you like, yeah, how's this tobacco?
can I get one of those water pipes?
Right?
Those gravity water pipes?
Right.
It's like, what? Gravity water pipe? It's not a water pipe. What are you talking about? But yeah, you couldn't even, I think you could get away with calling it a hookah when it was a hookah. Like, you ever seen those with those, the octopus arm hookahs?
Oh yeah, I used to go to hookah bars.
Hey, hookah bars are okay. I went to one once and it just, I don't know, man.
There's one
Just smelled like
in the
Indian.
French Quarter, right there at the end of the French Market. I can't remember the street spot tattoo parlor. Oh, I think it's still there.
Yeah, who knows?
It's one by me, honestly.
Everything's changed. There was one over in Kenner. In Kenner, bro. There was one. And I couldn't believe that. And I was like,
Yeah, they were all right. I just
was-
went. Someone offered to drop.
it was funny though. The one that was in Kenner, it ended up not working out because it was there for like maybe 6 months and then it was gone and then they tore the building down, the space where it was at, and now it's a Regions Bank. And it's across the street from the little, like, the small version of that place on Clearview and Airline. What the hell's that damn place called?
Clearview.
That big Spanish restaurant or this big Spanish
Oh, the
supermarket.
grocery
Yeah, the big
by
Spanish
the
grocery.
Highway 5068.
No, it's Airline and
Daiquiri
Clearview.
shop. Yeah, no, and it's right next to that daiquiri shop.
Yeah, Run on 61 or whatever.
Yeah, I know the owner.
Daiquiri Run on 61. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I know the owner. The owner owns Quarterview.
Oh, he does?
Steve Pardo. Yeah,
I've gone to Quarterview a couple of times.
I used to work there.
Really?
I worked there for the first 4 years it opened. Oh,
Yeah.
I can tell you stories about that place, my friend.
Yeah, the Ideal Market. That's what it's called. But yeah, it's over there. Kind of, they got a little small one, and that thing, it's got no parking. It's like the worst. That's the one thing that I noticed when I moved here is the difference between here and like Orlando, because I lived there for 10 years before I moved here. And Orlando, like, their parking, like their subdivisions, their supermarket areas, their strip malls. 'Cause there's a shit ton of strip malls in Orlando, like so many fucking strip malls. But the parking's actually pretty good. Like there's very few places where the parking is like it's a shitty corner and there's no parking on this place or that place. Like Fisherman's Cove, right there in Kenner, right there by the interstate. That's a horrible spot. The parking over there is shitty. Unless you park
Oh,
in that lot in the
I know.
back. If you park in that lot in the back, you're okay. But you try to park in the front, you ain't getting out. And then you try to drive around, like you ain't going nowhere. You're gonna be in the middle of fucking Williams Avenue,
Yeah,
Williams
good food.
Boulevard.
Good food
No,
too.
very good food. I've eaten plenty of crawfish there. Plenty of crawfish.
You ever gone to I know people are gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Schmitty's
Yeah, Smitty's, yeah.
and eating crawfish.
Mhm.
Yeah, they make good crawfish too.
Oh yeah, I've been there plenty of times.
They want a place that have the specials, like all you can eat for like $15 or some shit.
What's it called? Little Blaine. One of my stepkids. Him. His nanny been working there forever. He knows all the owners and shit. He knows all of them.
Oh shit! Next
He's known them for
crawfish season.
He's known them for
a couple beers and some crawfish.
Oh, bro, he's there's times where we've gone in there for dinner. Like me and Chrissy's gone in there a few times before, and he was working.
Oh, really?
We went there with the kids. Yeah, we went there with the kids and the grandkids, and we went there to go get some seafood. It was right after the baby was born, right after my little granddaughter was born, and after she was born, we went over there one time, and he was there working before he started working for us.
No shit.
Oh yeah,
I used to play darts out of there. Well, not out of there, but I played there.
Yeah,
when I was playing darts.
Yeah, their little bar setup is kind of weird. I've gone there before where they've had the outside where they were out back. They're in the back doing all the grilling and stuff outside. I've had that. I've been there a couple times for that. That was fun. I think somebody got married that I knew was there.
Probably some
Yeah,
biker redneck wedding.
Probably something like that, or the reception was there. I don't know.
I'll ride her long and ride her rough.
Power!
Yeah, it was definitely one of those kind of weddings. That's for sure. I can get away with it because I look like I'm a coon ass. So
you one of us, Gary. You good?
bro.
You good? You can,
bro. I say y'all all the time. I even put in my text message. I write y'all all the time. That was the one word that I picked up that it's just like it's part of my vernacular now. Like that's all I speak about. But yeah, there's been a couple other rappers too, though, that were talking about they were giving up smoking.
Nah, we don't know about them. We don't care.
Yeah, well, you don't know about them. It's just, you don't know about rappers. You just know about Snoop Dogg. He's from our generation.
Yeah, that's what. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Going back to that real quick. It's like the end of the world's coming. Snoop Dogg is selling handbags.
Well, he's collaborating because that's what everybody does now, bro. You got to collaborate.
Doggy Dog is selling handbags with Martha Stewart. We're talking about the guy who wrote Doggy Style, the album. What's my name? Murder was the case.
Yeah.
Gin and juice.
Oh, gin and juice, bro. I gotta love gin and juice, bro. I really love it.
I just look at the world now and just want to cry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different, bro. I just seen an article the other day. You know the guys that wrote the Wachowski brothers or the Wachowski brothers, the guys that wrote The Matrix?
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're the Wachowski sisters.
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, that's old.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What's going on? Give me the other pill. Did I take the wrong pill? What's going on? I want to take the other pill.
Well, Marlon Wayans came out and said he has a trans child now too.
Well, that's his kid. There's nothing you can do about that.
It's like, dude,
can't do nothing about your kids, bro. Your kids are gonna be what your kids are gonna be.
I really think this is a trendy fucking thing. And here's my theory on that.
I hope it's not.
Here is my theory on that. The ones that are coming out, like making big deals about it, are celebrities, kids of celebrities. And now here's the thing.
They have a bigger platform, right?
It's not that they have a bigger platform. They have less worries about life than the rest.
Yeah. They live in a fantasy world. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, and so they ain't gonna have to worry about what they do affecting them later down the road as much as a normal person.
Yeah, a regular Joe. Yeah,
exactly.
No, I get you. No, I get you. It's 100%.
And that's why I think it's more of a trendy thing, especially when it comes with the more elite kids and shit like that. I really think it's just a trendy thing. It's just funny how like I'm trans. I want to. Oh, who is it? Was it Dwayne Wade's kid? Who's like he wants to be a girl, and he's dating a trans person who wants to be a boy, but yet they're still the opposite fucking sex. It's like,
I know. It's like
wait, hold on. I
it's
think they
like
want their cake and eat it.
it is what it is, bro. Like I
You
don't.
know, and it's like not saying nothing. Look, you want trans, you want to be a woman, do fuck with you. I don't give. I don't pay your taxes. You know,
Yeah, I don't sleep in your bed. I don't like. That's fine. I just think that it's you are right though, definitely 100% on the kids that are celebrities that it's an easier
it's
transition.
like the East and West Coast, but nothing in the middle. It's like those people on the East and West Coast. Bill Maher's even said that. He's like, it's just like this is another good one. This is like, wait, what the fuck is going on? I think it was a CEO, not CEO Disney. She was running something. I think she was running something of Marvel, right?
I know what he's talking about. Yeah, yeah,
She was a
yeah.
lesbian, all right. And okay, now they say everybody is confused the trans with the how wide it is. People say they don't believe they're in the right bodies, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Right? Okay, I don't have to get into all of it. Now here's the thing: her two kids were both trans. What are the odds? If that is the argument that they were born in the wrong, what are the odds that you who are a lesbian have two kids that are both trans?
It's just I don't know.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just looking at the reality of it. It's like,
Yeah,
how
the
is that possible?
coincidences. Yeah, yeah. No, the
Yeah.
coincidences of I mean, flip this coin this many times, and it's going to always land on this one thing. What? Huh?
Now,
How's that happen?
I would say if she was straight, which she probably is, she's just probably lesbian. She's probably not even a
Tendencies?
real lesbian. Yeah.
Lesbian light.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
So most people who claim lesbian, 95, 90% are bi. They're not lesbian. They're bi.
Well, they might not be pure ones either. That's another thing too. There's very few pure lesbian. And what I mean by pure, I forgot the name they called it. I'm not in that circle, so I don't know. But they called it something where they've never had any sort of penetration. Like,
Yeah.
and that's different. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm like,
I
but
knew
how you don't know if you don't like vanilla if you ain't never tried vanilla?
I knew lesbian chicks, personally, lesbian chicks that if you were put in a certain situation would take a dick.
I know lesbian girls that have 3 and 4 kids.
So, but okay, but let's get back to the woman. Now she, what I was saying, she was straight. She had, and one kid was straight, one was trans. Okay, that more believable. But the fact that you're lesbian and both your kids are trans, and they're supposed to be born in the wrong body, well, somebody fucked up here.
I don't know, bro. I don't. Look, man. I understand that they want to like. I don't.
You're
I'm
gonna
not
tell me
there.
Mother Nature made a mistake that bad?
You know,
The odds that you have
I-
two kids, you're
it's
lesbian, and you have two kids who are trans. Okay, that's
yeah.
clout, man. That's to
Well,
me. That's
well, at one point she wasn't a lesbian, so
obviously you're right.
well, at 2 points because there's 2 of them. So, but yeah, no,
I think it's a big thing amongst the elites, and it's just comes down into the commoners, whether the commoners want to do it too. And dude, I just don't see it real. I'm sorry.
it's real to them, bro. That's all that matters. It doesn't have to be real to us. We don't. That's the joy of living in this country, is people can be whatever the hell they want to be, and we could
And
just
that's fun.
and I don't care. I can give a shit what if anybody wants me to call them a they or them, a he, a she, or her, or whatever it is you want me to call you. I'll call you. That's fine. But when
I'll call.
archaeologists and anthropologists look back and open graves, they won't say, "Oh, this was a non-binary, transgender."
I'll call them just like I call everybody else. Hey, you.
Is that a song? Oh no, that's Hey Jude. My bad. I was thinking of the Spanish version. Hey Jude.
Oh, I'll even be more inclusive. Hey, yo.
I call everybody bro.
So no
Bro's
one
not-
can bitch and complain.
Call everybody dude.
You better not
Everybody's a dude.
you better not say hey bro. You may get someone that fucking like it's ma'am.
Like, all right, bro, chill. I'm just gonna be like, bro, like, relax. I call everybody bro. I call Christy bro every once in a while. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, I am not your bro. Oh my god! But yeah, I can't believe that Snoop's not smoking weed anymore. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's been just over 2 weeks now, and I've stopped smoking cigarettes, and I feel kind of good about it.
This is gonna happen to you, Gary.
Oh no, this is not.
Down and mind your business, okay? Ma'am, once again, ma'am. I said both of you. No, you said sir. Once again, it's ma'am. I just said both of you guys. It was general. Right beforehand, you fucking said sir. Motherfucker, I will show you a fucking sir. I apologize. Motherfucker.
Man, fucking up that GameStop, bro.
I need your corporate number.
Jesus Christ! I never seen that whole clip.
How is that little nerdy basement kid supposed to do?
I know he's like, bro. I'm just at work, man. I'm selling video games and and little toys. Like, what do you want me to do, bro? I got trading cards out here. You want the Magic the Gathering? I got it, bro. Like, you want Pokemon? Boom. Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's do it. Oh my god, that's
Look,
so.
I'm gonna send it to all our transgender friends out there. That's a little guy. He may have said something fucked up, but if you know you could kick his ass, just walk away.
It's just like when you're a big dude, you don't start fights.
You know, it goes for everything. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt.
No, now they come with.
But
10
that
years of
big
therapy.
motherfucker would hurt that little motherfucker.
Oh, he would have fucked that dude up. That dude would have been.
That fight's unfair for you even to try to. That was real bullying. I mean,
look, yeah, exactly. That was bullying. That was bullying that little guy. That little guy's like, go down outside. It's like, I just said, hey, you guys. And people talk like that. People say that. That's an up north thing for 100%. Like, it's like everybody out here says, y'all. You guys is another thing that this is said all the time.
Pounding that little nerd kid in the fucking ground. He was just like, what?
That kid looked like he was gonna cry. Like, I felt bad for him,
man. I mean, I'm looking at the picture of him now. He would have had a chance. I'm gonna put it back up on screen of the guy, of the little kid.
That dude, that clerk, man. Like, I feel bad for him.
He's standing behind. Like,
this person is almost a foot taller than that kid. That kid looks like he is scared. Yeah, he is scared. Yeah, I feel bad for that kid.
I mean, even if I'd be scared, and I'm could probably whoop that little nerd's ass with the quickness, but I'd be like, holy shit, fuck that.
I ain't fucking with ma'am.
Yeah,
nope, I'm fucking with her. She started talking with that deep voice. It's all of a sudden you don't sound like a ma'am anymore. You're sitting here with this. It's ma'am. Whoa. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, miss.
Not me. I'm probably just as tall as that little kid and everything, and I'd probably be jumping over the fucking counter and be like, all right, time for me to choke a bitch.
You said you're a ma'am.
I'm sending it out there now, people.
Message.
Woman or not, I'm choking a bitch.
Yeah, that little kid, he just looked like he wasn't about that. This wasn't like no Waffle House situation. Like, you go messing with somebody at Waffle House, you gonna get your ass whooped, bro. Like, we gonna bring it. Like, we gonna bring it. Yeah, there's a comedian. You ever see those little reels and stitches of the comedian guy where it's just the eyes and the lips? And he's talking about that he pretends that he's the Waffle House, or he's the IHOP, or he's the Denny's, or whatever the hell.
I'm going to look that up.
Oh man, his name is Carter Anderson. He's fucking hilarious, bro. He is so goddamn funny. It's like he does these fucking clips, man. They're so fucking ridiculous. If you see him, you'll know what I'm talking about, because he's the one that he does them all the time.
I got something to man. I want to see if you ever seen this one. This one is fucking what's the name of that fucking song? Okay.
What song?
It's a comedy skit. This like this guy did. I want to show you. I want to see if you see it. I want to tell you. Let me see. Here it is.
Let's go.
It's a guy. It's a comedian. He came up. He compared. You know, a couple years ago when they were doing "Baby It's Cold Outside," it would really. Oh, it's well.
It's a rape song and this and that.
Yeah. Well, he
or a sexual assault song.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna let you watch this shit. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this shit's hilarious. It's only like 2 minutes, and we ain't gonna get clipped for it. Let me see. Here it is, right?
It was last Christmas we canceled a song that was written in the 1940s called "Baby It's Cold Outside." People said that they were triggered, lyrics were rapey, and they had toxic masculinity. And that's fine if you feel that way, but radio stations across the country wouldn't play the song because people were outraged, which is fine if you feel that way. But at the exact same time, the #1 song in this nation for a few months was "Wet Ass." I'm not making that up. So I want to wrap up my show by comparing and contrasting the lyrics of these two songs. If indeed this country has lost its fucking mind, shall we? Let's start with the hardly offensive Christmas song written just after World War II. I really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. I gotta go away, baby, it's cold outside. This evening has been so very nice. Yeah, you f***ing with some wet. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet. Beat it up, N-word, extra large, extra hard. Put the right in your face, swipe your nose like a credit card. My mother will start to worry. Beautiful, what's your hurry? My father will be pacing the floor, listen to that fireplace roar, well, maybe just have a drink more. Spit in my mouth. Look in my eyes. This is wet. Come take a dive. Talk your bite your lip, ask for a car while you ride that. My sister will be suspicious. Gosh, your lips look delicious. My brother will be there at the door, waves on a tropical shore, well, maybe just a cigarette more. I don't want to spit, I want to gulp, I want to gag, I want to choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat. I submit to you, ladies and gentlemen, this country has lost its mind.
Yeah, I remember that. Dude. I've seen that dude. That dude's funny as hell. But yeah, I just sent you the link on Messenger of the Carter Anderson guy, and if you see the video, because he has so many of them, but you'll recognize it right away. But he's the originator one of these videos. There's other people that are like him, but he's the one that does these type of videos, and these fucking things are so funny because he always does it. He always has that slogan. He's like, "That's not your slogan, bitch," at the end of the videos, because Taco Bell's always jumping in there. Like that's the whole theme of it. Taco Bell jumps in at the end of every one of these videos, regardless of what the topic's about. Yeah, and he comes out as Taco Bell, and he says like their slogan. He's like, "Once you pop, you can't stop." Like if they're talking about potato chips, and then like the potato chip Pringles yell at fucking Taco Bell. "That's not your slogan." And it's just, man, if you've seen him before, if you've seen any of his videos before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But he's fucking hilarious with those fucking videos that are like that. But yeah, bro, this country's gone to shit, dude. It's fucking weird. I remember when that shit was happening. I remember that comedian came out and he said that shit. I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's some weird shit, bro. Like I don't understand it.
Country's lost its fucking mind. So you ready to get into some geek culture finally?
I guess so. This is kind of geek culture.
Like, I get Snoop Dogg was the yeah, you're right. Yeah, no shit.
And we talked a little bit of sports and whatnot too. Oh no. There's another one of these.
The Hunger Games. Yeah, chirp.
I thought there was going to be another one, but I wasn't sure.
Shit.
Really, The Hunger Games? Another one?
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Oh, it's a prequel. So
yeah, it's not gonna. No one.
So
really
Jennifer Lawrence is nobody's going to be in it that we know. Really?
No, it's about I think the guy, the governor, Donald Sutherland's character early on.
Oh, when he like invented it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't even know there was one. I thought maybe there might be some stuff coming up, but I was like, it's a bunch of smoke, and especially with all this actor strike they had most of the year. It's one of those things where I was like, eh.
Well, I mean, I can't find the article for it, but the Marvels opened up with the worst for any CU movie, huh?
You said it, and I thought that was gonna happen too. Like
I knew it was going to happen.
I was like, Captain Marvel when that came out wasn't that big of a deal.
It's as high they put it where it was for that reason, because they put it between Infinity War. What is that?
Yeah,
Infinity
yeah,
War
Infinity War and Endgame.
and
Yeah,
Endgame, and it was like they made it a must see movie, which you didn't even have to watch
no,
it.
because she wasn't much into it at all.
Mm-mm.
And it's like if you're this so powerful being, like why weren't you here before? Just like with the whole we talked about it before, like the Eternals. Like why
No
didn't
one
they
gave a
show?
shit.
Why didn't they come earlier? They were so damn powerful, and then all of a sudden one of the Eternals is a bad guy. Oh, who would have thought that?
Yeah. Then the problem is with like the thing with you did the Thanos thing, but now every big bad's going to have to be bigger and badder than Thanos.
And that's
And
gonna be
how is
hard to
that
do.
possible?
It's impossible. He stretched out for so long the theory and the thought of Thanos. It's like
Kang. They brought in Kang, but a lot of people don't know who the fuck Kang is. I mean, that's the problem. They bring in a lot of these characters. I think I told you yesterday, like Ghost Rider, Moon Knight.
Yeah, Moon Knight.
And no one knew who Moon Knight was. Moon Knight was not a popular character.
Yep.
Iron Man was not a popular character. He was like B character for Marvel, but he had enough pull of a story to actually make it interesting. And Robert Downey did it great.
Yeah, and also because Iron Man is basically like the MCU's version of like Batman.
Yeah,
Batman
Iron Man had a following. I mean, so
yeah. Oh yeah, I knew who Iron Man was when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too. And fucking Black Sabbath had a song called Iron Man. That's all we knew. I mean, so yeah, oh man, I don't know. I think it's all over, man. I think it's just over.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about this the other day too. That new movie that's coming out, that Madam Web. Remember? I was like, what the hell is this? I don't even know what this is.
No one knows, right? You got to know certain things to know it, and that's the problem.
And I had no idea what the hell this was. I'm like, what the fuck is this movie? I'm like, what? And she can see the future. She's almost like Nicolas Cage in that one movie where he could see the future. Remember?
What movie is this?
It was a movie. It was one of his cheesy movies. It was a movie that he could see the future. Yeah, no, exactly. Nick Cage, cheesy movie. Woo! That's like his whole fucking filmography. No, but there was a movie where I forgot what the name of it.
Gonna be our Christmas episode with Dirk. Your top favorite Nicolas Cage movies of all time.
Oh my god! But yeah, bro, the movies he was in, it was I can't remember what the movie was. But he was in a movie where he basically could see it ahead of time. Like he could see everything in front of him. Like he knew. Yeah, I think it was Knowing? No, that was
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's an old movie. I've seen it plenty of times. And it's such a funny twist because at the end of the movie, all of a sudden you realize, oh, wait a second. All the stuff that happened was all stuff that he was seeing.
Well, the funny thing about Nicolas Cage movies, man, he's been doing cheesy movies his whole fucking life, but yet they seem to like get a little following.
Dude, Nick Cage has a following in general, bro. He's like a rock star. Remember when he came down here? You don't remember when he came down here and got arrested the same night that he was filming a movie?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, dude, this was like, no joke, almost like 10 years ago. He was down here because I remember it was one of the few times that I actually had my family come and visit me. And he was filming a movie down here in the quarter. And then I seen him that day. I actually have a picture of me just after I shook his hand or about to shake his hand.
Why do I remember that now?
Yeah, because I remember talking about it. And then he got arrested that night in the French Quarter, and he was just buying the bar drinks. But then he got a little too crazy, and then of course, I'm like, that sucks.
You know what? For some reason, I was like, I thought about a Nicolas Cage movie that everybody forgot about, and it popped in my head all of a sudden. That was good. Remember Firebirds? The Apache movie?
Firebirds.
Tommy Lee Jones is in it.
That sounds familiar.
When they would Apache helicopter pilots, yeah, and he had to train to be like one of the elite. And Tommy Lee Jones was helping him. It's like from 88, 89.
Yeah, Next. That's the name of the movie, Next. with yeah, he's like a gambler, and
Yeah.
he could see like
2011 when he was
what?
arrested.
Yeah, that's when he was here. Yeah, see, like I said, it was like about 10 years ago. It's even longer.
Yeah, no shit.
But yeah, next, that's the movie I was thinking about. Holy shit. What was this called? Firebird? I'm trying to look this shit up right now.
Firebirds. I'll do one even better, bro.
Damn, Nick Cage. 8mm, that's a good movie.
Damn. Wait. Yeah, there we go. I want to find a. That's full movie. Full movies on fucking YouTube. See if I can find a trailer.
1990, Firebirds. Oh,
Was
shit.
it 1990?
Yeah, 1990.
It's actually a
Okay.
good movie, man.
Oh, I do remember this movie. No, no, yeah, there he is, and he's teaching him how to look through the one eye. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember all this. Yeah. Oh shit.
Everybody
forgot about,
forget, but I did too. I was like, holy
I
shit.
forgot about this movie, bro. Holy shit. Yep, 1990. There it is. Yo, I forgot about that.
There ain't no music. You fall in love with the Phatty helicopter, man.
It's one of the most advanced helicopters in the world.
Now
Right?
you have a new objective in your lives to become masters of air-to-air combat tactics.
Okay, baby, let's do it.
That pilot's good.
You have a problem with women in the Army, Preston? Not with all of them, sir.
Aren't you forgetting something?
You keep it.
Come on, show me what you got.
Gee, is this a quiz, sir? Your whole life's a quiz, young man.
Wash you out if you can't cut it.
You clear on that? I got it!
It's like sex.
I need you to help me out.
Hardly anybody gets it perfect the first time.
We're pushing these guys a little too hard, sir.
He wants me out of here.
I think you could be one of the best. Time to rock and roll.
Just so you know, I will be kicking your rear today.
Good.
People, there's a hostile situation. We are on red alert. This is not a drill.
You think it's fine for me to be a pilot as long as there's nothing at stake?
People are gonna die down there.
We will confront the forces of evil and kill them deader in hell.
In the air!
Stop that! I'm on my own!
Get the hell out of there, Armor. Quickly, do you have contact? We are going in. Mayday, mayday. Shoot him. Left.
Can you move?
Grab him. Go pop 3 latches on that missile. Bring it over here. Bullets on our head. Wax him now. Put it on your shoulder. Quick. Take him. Cook him.
I got him in my sight.
He's getting position. He's going down.
And I'm hearing a noise.
Wavy noise or solid noise? Missile.
Solid!
Lock him up. Kill him now. Shoot him in the air.
Shoot him in the air. Oh my god. He was trying to do what Top Gun did for the Navy, bro. That's all they were trying to do.
Actually, I think this movie's underrated, man.
It's a pretty good movie. I remember, but yeah, it's just watching it now, watching the trailer for it. It's so cheesy, bro. God damn, the movies. I love our movies from.
I mean,
fucking
but how
80s and-
much more cheesy is it? I mean, Top Gun wasn't considered cheesy, and I would say this is just
No,
as
Top
good.
Gun was cheesy too, bro. Come on, are you kidding me?
Nah, bro. Don't talk about Top Gun like that, bro.
The volleyball scene.
Okay, that's fair.
Tom Cruise always racing racing the jets on the street.
But the dog fights with the F-14s were fucking great.
Oh, the F-14s against the little MiG 28s and MiG 29s.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The other day I put on Rambo 2, and it's like these movies were fucking great.
Dude, I'm telling you, I watched part of Predator the other day. Just going through my subscriptions of whatever, and I found it. And I was like, oh shit! Like,
Which one? Wait, which one?
Predator, the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one, not the Danny Glover one.
Hey,
that one was pretty good
bro.
too.
That's my favorite, actually. So.
That one was pretty cool too, because didn't they give him at the end? They let him into the ship and they gave him a thing or whatever.
Well, yeah, he fought the Kinju, where the fuck they called.
Yeah, he fought one of the predators, bro.
And that's where we got the first hint of the Alien versus Predator thing. With
Yeah,
the
because
alien skull.
when he was walking through, saw the alien skull. I'm like, oh, everybody in the movie theater was probably like, oh my god,
I guarantee a lot of people didn't even notice it.
Oh, you
The
think so?
the person I was with noticed it. He pointed it out.
Is that, did you see that? You see it in the corner?
Yeah, and that's how the actual Dark Horse decided, let's do the comic book. And that's how that all got started.
And then one of those Predator movies or Alien movies, I can't remember which one, or Alien versus Predator, because there was a couple of those too, wasn't there?
Yeah. Well, what's your question? I could probably answer it for you.
There was
I'm a
one
historian.
with the girl, the black girl, and they
Alien
found the
versus Predator.
Is that what that one was?
Yeah, that was they didn't find a ship, they found the pyramid underground.
There you go. That's what it was. Yep. She found that, and then she seen all that shit, and I was like, Jesus Christ! I'm like, God
And
damn.
Lance Hendrickson was played Waylon.
Yes. Bro, that was. I remember that movie. That was a good one.
It's not the greatest movie, but
it's
I respect the director because back then I was like, really doing my homework and shit, and I found an interview where he's like, I had to use CGI because budget restraint or whatever, but he's like, he wanted to do people in costume because he's like, I want them in the shot together.
Yep.
In the fighting scene, the hand-to-hand fighting scene, he's like, that's people in a costume throwing each other against walls. He's like, I needed to have that real feeling in it, and I was like, yes. And you can so see the difference when he goes from CGI to like actual people in the costume.
Yeah,
The
to live action. Yep.
difference.
Oh yeah, it's always, you can always tell. You can always see it, and it makes it look better. It's more authentic when
Speaking of, bro, I just found out yesterday that they're going to be releasing Aliens on 4K, and it's like the ultimate edition. I was like, sold.
Where can I pre-order? You're that guy that's like, here's my card. Take my money. Take my money. Take my money.
Mm-hmm. I just got to get a 4K TV now.
Oh, you don't got a 4K TV?
No, I got a high def, but I don't have a 4K yet. But I got a Blu-ray player, so it's going to be on Blu-ray too. So it's like, okay, until I get a 4K TV, I can live it checking out on Blu-ray with all the surround sound pumped up.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Like we were at Sam's yesterday, just to go through there, just so we can go get dog food and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And of course when you first walk in, what do they have? All the fucking 100-inch TVs and this and that. She's like, we need one of these. We need one of these 75-inch. I'm like, why the fuck do we need a 75-inch TV when we already have like a 60-inch TV? Like, I'm good. We don't. And I'm like, where we're gonna put it? She's like, in our room. I'm like, no, there's no reason for us to put that in our room.
I'm going to tell you something funny, bro. You've been in my house, so you've seen my 75-inch. I've been having it going on 7 years now.
You had that thing forever.
Now here, check it out. It don't matter how big your TV you get, eventually the TV is going to be like any other TV you watch. It's going to get smaller and smaller and always be the same size.
Not to me, bro. And she's like, and then you can play your game on the TV. I'm like, I play my game on a monitor.
No, but I'm saying over time, when you're watching the same TV, it don't even make a difference because it no matter how big your TV is, dude, it's just always going to look the same. Even if you have your own like 50-inch, I don't know what you got in your front room now.
Oh, the front room, we don't even watch TV in the front room, really. It's an old TV. We got an old.
Well, what's the biggest screen y'all have in the house that y'all watch on?
No, I think it's the 65ers that we have. We have two of them. We have one in the sunroom, and then we have one in our room.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It don't matter how big. It's just all going to look the same, regardless how big the TV is. I come to learn that.
Yeah, and I don't need a big ass TV, bro. Like, I'm good.
I like the 75. I'll probably stick with the 75. I'll probably will never go any bigger. Especially I'm in that front room right there because it's too close. I mean, the 75 is perfect for the distance between my sofa and the TV. If I go any bigger, you're gonna be like,
at the movie theater looking up.
Yeah. You want to know what's crazy though? My surround sound still plays like a fucking champ, and it's what year we're in? 2023. I bought it in 2005.
Look, bro, they used to make shit that was good and it would last.
Thank you, FEMA.
Got that FEMA money. Go get me a surround sound.
Thank you, FEMA. Yeah, I got like 20 G's.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that. Thank God.
Yeah, it was a hassle, dude. It wasn't like, just stand in the line and they signed a fucking check. No, it was like 15. It was like 15.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of people got lots of good money.
Everybody who lived here got money. As long as you went and did the shit to get it, everybody got money. It didn't matter if you had damage, no damage. Everybody got some food stamps.
And the part that sucked too, though, is that, like, okay, that's great, you got all this money, but like for the people that lost literally everything, like Boogie has no pictures of him as a kid.
He lost
They're
everything.
all
Where
they were
was he
all
living?
gone. Oh well, it was all in his mama's house that was down over there.
Oh, by
near
David Drive and shit, huh?
No, by City Park.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
No
he used
shit.
to live. He used to live like he used to have a house like not far from
So
City
they must have
Park.
been in Lakeview, huh?
Hmm?
They must have been in Lakeview.
No, like City Park, more like Mid City.
Mid City.
Yeah,
I don't remember Mid City getting hit like that.
I think that's where it was. You know what? I'm not even 100% sure. I'd have to ask him. But all I know is that the water was up to the attic.
That had to be Lakeview, bro. I'm willing to get that was Lakeview by City Park, maybe, but that had to be Lakeview.
Maybe, I guess. All I know is that he used to run around Delgado all the time too. So and Delgado's not far from City Park. It's just on
Yeah,
the
no,
south end
you're
of
right. You're right.
on the south end of City Park. You know, so it is New Orleans. That is part of that's technically Mid City right there. Delgado is.
Yeah, I know. I know the area you're talking about. I'm just trying to figure out where it flooded around there.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know where. All I know is that he just all of his shit was gone. Like
because it was
all of his-
crazy. It was in patches and shit. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts, dude. But he's like, hey, he's like, hey, I don't have any pictures of me when I was a kid. Because he used to look like Nate used to look. If you ever saw Nate before when he was younger and he was a little pudgy, that's what Boogie used to look like.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But then he got older and he had a thyroid issue, and he went the opposite way. He made him skinny instead of making him fat.
And then he fucking just juicing up now.
No, he's just skinny. He can't gain weight if he tried to. I've talked to him so many times about that shit, bro. And then little Nate just started working out. That's why we got that calendar. Oh, y'all got to check out that calendar. We got to put some of those pictures up here sometimes. I remember that night, that day that he was doing that bodybuilding. I was like, bro, Nate looks a little darker than I usually see him. I'm like, this bright white ass kid is all of a sudden mocha. Like, what the fuck? And then it's just up to his neck, and then like his face is just white.
Shit.
Oh God! But man, I remember we used to seeing him all the time, bro, on his little snap stories before he started working for us, bro. He used to be working out and lifting and shit, and he's just so big, bro. Like he is so strong, and I just look at him. I'm like, I remember when I used to punk your ass when you wanted to play basketball at Mama's house on Thanksgiving. I would go over there all the time for Thanksgiving, and I'd just go and hang out, and we'd go over there, you know, me and the ex and the baby, we'd hang out there for a few hours because, you know, that was our other family. They're still my family, you know, and I'd go over there. I think we might, I'm not sure what I'm even doing this Thanksgiving. Like, I have no idea. Like, this Thanksgiving, I have no clue what I'm doing. One of the kids might be here. The other kid has got to go to his new wife's family because they got married, and then to go to his grandparents for like 6, and then we're in the middle around like 2. So I'm like, we're not even going to see the granddaughter, I don't think. Like, I don't even know. And then the other one's coming from college, and then he's leaving the day after to go to to go to Austin to go see his girlfriend.
So y'all may be solo, huh?
Yeah, we have no idea. Like, and her mom just got out the hospital. Like, and her brother got to work until 2. So we're not even sure if the baby mama gonna be there with the nephew. Like, I have no idea. We have no idea. Like, we might even be going shopping like this afternoon to possibly go just get a small turkey because Caleb, the college one, wants turkey, and he wants to have, like, you know, breakfast or dinner with us, or afternoon dinner. I guess I don't even really know because it's not even really dinner at dinner time. But I need to get the turkey because I got to cook it, bro. I'm the one that cooks.
Yeah, me too. Well, Brandy's everybody's got their own little thing. Me, it's just gonna be me, her, and Teppan. And I usually do all the cooking, but she's gonna make the stuffing. That's what I put her in charge of.
One thing,
yeah, I make everything else.
Yeah, no,
everything else. I mean, candy yams. I mean, that's can. I don't fuck all that.
Oh yeah,
cranberry sauce can. You know, everything else will be like from scratch. I do my dessert, except the pies. Pumpkin pie, I like store bought. I don't know why I've always liked it. And pecan. I like the store. I can live with store pecan, but I'll make the blueberry tart myself.
Yeah, see, I don't even eat pie. I don't eat pie. I've never been a pie guy. I don't know why.
I like certain pie. I don't like cherry pie. I don't like apple pie. I don't like none of that shit. Blueberry pie. Not with fruit. I don't like.
You like the fruit pies?
Mm-mm. I'm not a fruit. I like cooked fruit. You know, not big into cooked apples. You know, just not it. It's not my thing. I'll drink some apple cider, but I'm not into cooked apples. You know,
I'll eat an
don't
apple.
taste right. Apple's supposed to be hard and crispy and juicy. It's good. Good for your teeth, not slimy.
Apples I used to eat were never good for your teeth. They were caramel apples. Remember those fucking things? Those things were awesome.
Yeah, like
caramel apples and all.
I don't eat peaches.
Really? You don't eat peaches? I haven't eaten a peach in a while, but I do like peaches. They're juicy. They're juicy.
I'll tolerate a banana.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I like strawberries. I'll eat strawberries.
Everybody likes strawberries. Strawberries are gross too. You got to be careful. Yeah, I bet you did.
But I gotta like. I can't. I don't know.
Grapes. I love grapes.
I like grapes.
Grapes are like candy.
I like purple grapes, not green grapes.
I like any kind of
red.
I know they call them red grapes, but they're purple. Just like a red onion is not a red onion; it's purple.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's not a red onion. That's purple.
Well, I got me some new toys to play with for Thanksgiving this year. I got me actually turkey pot with the top and shit. I bought one of those. I don't got to use the fucking foil pans no more. Because I've had bad experience with a foil pan, dude. I had my shit ready to go. Put in the oven. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Oh, not in the oven. I'm sorry. In the ice box. I go in the ice box like 30 minutes later. And I see a shit coming out from underneath. I'm like, oh, no. It's got a hole in it, bro. So I'm about to cook this fucking thing. It's holding broth. Because I usually put broth and butter in the bottom of the pan before I cook.
Yeah.
I had to go to Walmart, dude. At almost 9 o'clock at night. Go find a pan.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, I have a roasting pan.
Did. Just a hassle to do it, you know?
Yeah, no. I have a roasting pan. I have a big roasting pan with the grate. You just set the turkey right on top of that. Boom. Then you just put that bitch in there, and I just cover it with aluminum foil over the top, just so it doesn't burn it. You know.
Yeah. So I got me a real turkey pan now, and then Brandy bought me something that every man should have on his table. It's a gravy warmer.
A gravy warmer? That sounds awesome.
Dude, it's awesome. You put the gravy in, it sits on like this little pad that keeps it warm. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever.
It's like one of those candle warmer things.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And it's awesome, right? You got the like a little tea kettle, bro.
Who wants to smell like strawberry and fruit when you could smell like gravy?
Look, because I could take the gravy and just pour it over everything, bro.
Oh yeah,
I'm
the
good.
Gravy,
except with macaroni and cheese. I don't like gravy on macaroni.
No, it doesn't need it. Especially
my
if
dad did. I didn't like that.
No, I like gravy on everything. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. That's maybe a hot take, but yeah, I like gravy on everything.
Well, it's also because you think about it. A lot of people, if they're honest with you, they'll tell you when you eat Thanksgiving, usually it's room temperature at the hottest. Because you never really get to eat a Thanksgiving dinner when it's fucking hot because everything sits for a while before it's actually served because you got to wait for the other shit to cook. Like a turkey, you never eat a hot turkey. You can't eat a hot turkey. You got to let it rest for an hour or two. You know, and everything else is just coming out the oven. And when it comes out the oven, it's been sitting there. Like I said, then you got to get everything ready. So you never really eat Thanksgiving at a hot temperature. But the gravy, not this year, baby. It's going to be on the table right there. Looking like the syrup, you know.
That's the other thing, too. I like syrup on everything, like breakfast. If I got syrup, I'll put it on everything. I'll put it on bacon, eggs, fucking sausage, pancakes.
Yes, so.
Waffles, whatever.
I wouldn't have a problem with it. Wouldn't say it would be my number one choice, but
it's on there, bro. I mean,
dude, ever since Cracker Barrel, dude, their syrup is the best syrup ever.
Their syrup is pretty good.
And if it wasn't so damn expensive, I'd buy me a couple bottles when I go there. So I try to steal a couple when I go.
Little bottles.
They're like, can I get some extra syrup? Yeah, sure.
I have 2 of them in my fridge right now.
I'll be like, Brandy, get me some syrup. I don't have any pancakes. Ask for it anyway.
I know.
Tell me you want it for your toast.
Did I ask if you had any fucking pancakes? Ask for the motherfucking syrup. Put that shit in your
Yeah, put it in the purse too. Looking like we in the fucking hotel stealing towels.
I know, right? Stealing little shampoo conditioner bottles.
Put them in your purse.
Just put it in your purse. This is built into the price. We're supposed to take this shit. Oh man.
Remember the good old days when you could steal towels from the hotel room before they charge your credit card?
Oh
They
man.
caught on to how they could get you. That's why we need a credit card first. Back then, just pay for cash and you're gone, never heard from again.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're gone.
They stole all our towels, but what can we do?
Exactly.
Now
What's
you
his
got to
name?
count them fucking towels before you leave the room. Okay, we got it. Everyone's here. 2 towels, 2 hands.
Now I gotta try to call Mr. IP Freely if his. Oh, I don't even think that's his real name. Damn it. Oh man. Yeah.
Good old days.
I love. I see that.
Hotel.
I see that picture all the time where it's like, look, this is all you can get for $50 at the grocery store. It's like back in my day, I could get 6 pounds of steak, 2 pounds of chicken, cereal, 3 gallons of milk, this and that. It's like, it still have change.
Right?
It's like, thank God they didn't have any cameras. I was like, yeah, that's probably why you were stealing everything. Yeah, I hate that shit. That's the other thing I hate going to the store for, man. It's like
spending money.
No, spending. Well, yeah, obviously spending money is always good. But no, that everything that it's all self checkout. Like
yeah,
what the fuck, man?
They
Like
say
like it got worse in the last couple of years. Like
yes, started with 2 of them. Now it's all of them.
yeah, before the pandemic, it was just a couple of them, and now it's like there's 2 sections of just like there's 2 different sections. There's the quick section where you can stand in line and wait for little things because you only have a little bit of your shopping cart. Then you have the regular aisles that look like, oh, there should be a cashier here, but no, it's self checkout.
But that's only Walmart, though. Really, I mean, everybody else.
I don't go anywhere else. So,
I mean, they all like the newer companies like Five Below. I think they do it, but there are companies that do it. But
yeah, because I know Winn-Dixie. We go to Winn-Dixie for some stuff. It's right here, and they're.
I remember when I was a kid, grocery stores. They'd have every line open. I'm talking about big grocery stores that were down here. They had every line, checkouts in every line, and a bag boy in every line with those checkers.
Yep. Not no more.
Nope.
Bag
I mean, those were like your first jobs and shit. Was like bagging groceries and shit. You know,
the bag boy and the cart boy. Yep. That's what you go do.
I mean, they still got the cart boys. I mean, but they used. I mean, that was like people's first job, bagging groceries. I mean, you can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, Rouse's. Yeah, Rouse's doesn't have as many bags. It depends. Like they have to have them only during like the peak hours. You know,
shit save a lot. You'd have to bag your own shit.
Shit, Aldi, which was where I used to go to a lot when I was younger, because it was just so close and stuff was just cheap. But you had to bring your own everything, your own bag, your own boxes. It was like Sam's or Costco. Like if you didn't have a box or a bag to put it in, well, it's just you just put it in your shit loose. Right? Better make sure that bag of apples is tied. Fly around all over the place.
Most of the time, they fucking the cashier bags your shit up, or you got to bag it up while she's bagging your shit. Like at Winn-Dixie, I know at Winn-Dixie they do that.
At Winn-Dixie, I do it all the time because usually I never go there by myself. It's me and Chrissy. We're going together, and she'll be there paying for it, and I'll be sitting there bagging shit up. Like I know how to bag this up. Don't bag it up. I don't want you to bag it up, lady. You're gonna bag it up all wrong.
Right?
Put my shit fucked up. The hell you doing? I'll punch you in the face.
And look, even if you go into the fucking checkout line at Walmart, the motherfuckers are just spinning the fucking thing. Spinning the thing. You gotta make sure. Wait, that's in there. That's in there.
It's a pain in the ass, dude. It's I seen it. I'm like, I remember that used to be just the express line, just for that. Now it's nope. Now it's like 90% of the damn checkout lines are fucking automated.
I'll stick to old Dollar Tree.
We were there yesterday too. Fucking
I gotta if any of the guys who work with us listen, y'all want to know how to do some tips? Mr. Papa Chris is gonna give y'all a tip to make some tips. What I'm gonna do this year, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree, right? And I'm gonna buy 60 holiday cards and fill one out to each customer. And you just give them away. Happy holidays from your pool guy, Chris. Not expecting nothing, but on their receipt, staple it. They're like, "Oh, Chris gave us a card, $100." Or
Same card as 60 different customers. This
yep.
here. Bro, there's customers I've never even met.
That's brilliant, bro. That's fucking brilliant.
No, it's great. No, it is great. But there's customers I've never met. Literally, like I'm not even kidding. There's like 2 customers I've never seen. I don't know what they look like. I don't know who they are.
I think I've met everybody, but I can't sit here and go through this fucking everybody in my head. No, I haven't met everybody because I think I do have like a couple as rentals, so I don't really talk to them as much.
Yeah, I have a couple. I have a couple of them. I have an apartment complex, and I don't know who that is. Like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I see the people that live there, you know, every once in a while, especially when I'm leaving and I'm getting there and they're leaving, going to work because I'm getting there early and they're just getting ready to leave. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Then one lady was like, oh my god, like you're in my spot. I was like, oh, I move out of the way. She's like, you know what? I'm leaving in 5 minutes. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. She had the parking like behind. Like one time I get there, 4 spots were empty. I park in one of the empty spots, and then of course that person's the one that comes home, and they park behind me, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. I'm like, motherfucker. Like you see that I'm the pool guy, right? You know I'm not gonna be here very long, but you're in my spot. Okay, we'll punch you in the face.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to break some records this year by trying something different. I don't know if I'm pushing it with that, but it's like, I don't think so.
I might try it. Just have it all generic Christmas cards and just say.
Well, no, I'm gonna put the names.
No, like, but I'm saying like not their names part. I'm talking about the Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays generic part. Not they're all like it's all gonna be the same card, right? It's not gonna be
it'll be the same card, but I'm gonna have to go to use my receipts and.
No, you gotta get personal and put their first name.
Well, I'll put the family last name.
Oh no, I was gonna say put their first name.
I don't know everybody's full. I mean, if I know them,
there's certain customers I'll know. Like I know their grandkids. Like one of the kids is going to fucking. He's like I think he's getting ready to start college. Bro, I've knew this kid since he was 7. So he's 7 years old.
Oh, that's already happened to me already a lot.
Oh, bro, I've so many dogs I've lost. Oh,
that
hurts so much because like you see them their whole life, and you're like, oh.
And some dogs are so legendary in the company that you know you get like Lulu. Everybody knew who Lulu was.
Oh man.
So it's like
sad.
dogs like that, and
I love Lulu.
Some of them are just legendary because some of us went to that pool.
It was just a normal
couple times.
Look, one of the pools that I do out in Lakeview, they had those 2 big dogs that look like bears. They're called Leon Burgers.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to always have to tell like anybody that went out there like to do the pool or to do a repair, like just to be careful. Like they're not aggressive; they just look like bears. But there was 2 of them, Bo and Rue, and Rue was so like charismatic and just like he would knock you in the pool if you didn't say hello to him. Because he would want to like rub up against you to say hello, like, "Hey, you're in my yard. What are you doing? How you doing?" But he's fucking 175 pounds, and he's this massive dog that stands on a 4.5-foot fence with his paws on it like it's nothing, and sounds like a bear. Well, when he passed away a few years back, bro, I lost it. I was crying. Me and the customer were sitting there, in each other's arms, just crying. And then she has your other dog, who's a twin, and is actually a little smaller than the other dog that passed away, Bo, and Bo now is getting old, and I'm like, I could see it. I'm like, Bo's gonna go, and I'm gonna lose it. I've known this dog for 13 fucking years since he was a puppy. Like Jesus Christ, man, I've known this dog. Like I've known him. I've had him longer than any dog that I've had.
All the dogs like that I started with, like all of them are passed already, and it sucks. There was a couple of them that was like that with. I had my Lulu on my road, you know.
Yeah, no, there's a couple dogs that I have. On Monday, there's a dog that I don't see no more, and I'm pretty sure she's gone because she was old. She was a puppy when I first met her, and it's like I forget how long I've been going to these houses, bro. Like some of these houses, it's like, man, I forget that I've been going to this house for 13 years.
I'm starting to see people fucking like turn super old and shit. Even in the man in the mirror.
Yeah, me too. I used to not be as gray as I was. Like I'm so gray now. It's ridiculous, but I don't care. I'm never gonna change my hair color.
I gotta call my plastic surgeon soon, man. I gotta get some skin tightened up and shit, bro. You know,
get some lifts and some pulls.
Look at that! Look at that! Look, pull it, bro. Look at it. You think that'll work? I look younger, Gary.
No. Stretched out.
Or I
Hey,
think
hey.
this will work. I won't be able to sleep, but I'll look young.
I know. I can't do anything but smile. Oh my God.
So you ready to wrap it on up, my friend?
Yeah, we're good. There ain't nothing else to talk about. I'm just so sad about Snoop. So sad. So sad.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, we lost one of the, I guess, we comrade in the fight. Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Nothing's fair, love and war.
Yeah,
And
I
which
guess.
I still don't believe. I think there's something behind this.
Who knows, bro?
I mean, it's just something. You got to announce to the world that you're going to quit smoking. Okay, something's not right about that. Something's up.
Yeah, he could have just stopped because I don't even hear about like Dre smoking, but you never hear about him saying, "Oh, I'm stop smoking." You know.
There's something to it. But all right, let's do our weekly shout outs. We got the Mo Dirt City podcast with Dirk and Mojo. We got Spitball Media. You know them, you love them. That's John, Bishop, Brian, and Cheyenne. I was having a brain fart there.
I was like, oh.
God damn. Wrestling Soup. That's Missionary, Thomas, Joey Numbers, and Kevin Castle. And of course, who am I missing here? We got our friend Joe Punches, Mr. Jeffrey Lippman with his podcast.
Chris Matthews.
That's Chris Matthews. Yes, dude, fucking Chris. Don't forget about Chris.
Yeah.
I am having a mind blank today, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Usually you have them all up there, bro. I thought you had it all up there. You had a whole list.
Nah, I was going off the top of my head, and for some reason, I was just blanking out for some reason on everybody.
COVID brain, bro. COVID brain.
Because I had Jeff Lippman's podcast name in my head and just went out, which is The Gardens of Doom. Check it out. Yeah, my mind went blank, and you were like Chris Matthews. I'm like, oh shit, Chris too.
It's COVID brain, bro. I told you, bro. It's one of the side effects of having COVID. Your brain get dumber.
I'm just trying to get through to the week, bro.
Yeah,
you know something always go wrong, bro.
Yeah, just stop bringing that into the universe, bro. Like that's enough, bro.
Everything's gonna go right.
Everything's gonna go great. And everybody out there in YouTube land, thank you very much for tuning in, for subscribing, for liking, for sharing. Hear us on the podcast, rate and review us. Tell everybody, tell your mom and them. Thank you all for coming out. Appreciate all the support. And have a happy Thanksgiving. Say hi to your family.
Yeah, and make sure you check in the next week too, because we're having our top television series of all time. That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be a difficult one. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one. We'll be doing that one over the Thanksgiving break. So everybody enjoy your turkey. Don't eat too much of it. Go sports teams.
Go team, go.
Go whatever team you root for. Unfortunately, both of my teams suck.
And is anything else we're missing? Anybody we got a shout out? No, we're good.
No, that's it. That's it, pretty much.
Well, all right, guys. But I guess we'll see y'all next week with Dirk coming back and our show list and everybody's Thanksgiving. What happened for everybody's Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. Probably a little recap.
And we'll try to figure out what we're doing for December too, because I know we're gonna have a packed December. I think. I mean, with John in the comic book, a Christmas show. We're gonna do a Christmas show. I think Gary will agree with this. Something like we did for Halloween, but we don't have to dress up, But something like big like that, like we did last time for Christmas.
Yeah, we can do a Christmas show. We'll be on vacation, so that'll
try to
be
get
awesome.
some surprises on it.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah,
and I guess we'll talk to everybody next week. All right,
Later.
peeps.